next program. Now our President Sridevi ma'am will enlighten us about Sri Chakram. Over to you, ma'am.
Happy morning to one and all. With gratitude to Dr. P.S. Lalita ma'am, our beloved master, parents, to the soil of India, spiritual masters across the globe, mentors, spiritual relatives of Reiki family members. Hereby presenting my understanding, experiences, and the insight of Sri Chakra, which is the cosmic marvel. May I now request Mrs. Nitya to go on to the next slide. So we all know what is the Sri Chakra, how it looks like. So here I am to share with you as a Reiki healer. There are three aspects which we would like to share with you. One at the spiritual realm, secondly at the emotional realm, and third at the physical realm. So these three points of aspects will be covered at the end of Sri Chakra. On a daily basis, as a Reiki healer, we are in connection with the cosmos every day through the power of meditation and in the seat of silence. Here is the cosmic design, which has the 44 triangles. Previous slide. This Sri Chakram, which is in the 2D view, is having the 44 triangles. Not only that, there are certain diagrammatic representation which is denoted. One is triangles, dots, circles, and squares. Each and every one of the things has its own divine power and potency in it. And there is another diagrammatic representation which is shown there. That is a 3D representation, which we call it as Venu. Here, this is being cited in the Hindu mythology or Hindu cosmology. There are different lokas where this Meru, which is being here, if we take this Meru and dissect it upward direction, there are different lokas which is being located in specific manner. In each lokas, there are deities which is being located. That is Japaloka, Janaloka, Maharloka, and Swaraloka on the upper realm. That is the worldly realm, and Bhulokas and the lower lokas. When we are seeing this as the cosmic diagrammatic representation, it is just not the diagrammatic representation, it is the cosmic imbibition from the cosmos towards the tip of the Sri Chakra, which we call it as Bindu. Here is the unison of Shivan and Shakti. When we are talking about that triangles, dots, squares, and the other diagrammatic representation, each has its own specific value in it. So the triangle represents the Shiva and Shakti. The upward triangle represents the Shiva Shakti, and the downward triangle represents the Shakti's power. And the dot represents the Bindu, which is the union of Shivan and Shakti. And the squares or the lotus, which is the seat of deities, mostly the deity Lalita Tirupura Sundari is residing in that area. Yes. I'm here in the land of temple city, which is Kumbakonam. Here, this is called as Dakshina Meru. This photograph is nothing but, it's the monumental photograph of Bragadishwara temple. Many of you would have seen this Bragadishwara temple. This is called as Dakshina Meru. And this picture courtesy is by Vasant Kumar, now Vasant Kumar, V Studio. This is why? Because Dakshina Meru is nothing but the land of temple city, where here the architecture itself shows that the imbibing of cosmos at the tip of the Meru, which is present there. As I was sharing with you, Lalita Tirupura Sundari is the deity. This is one of the rarest picture we came across, where all the Lalitambigai, Sri Lalitambigai with the Chakra Raja darshan of all the goddesses has been seated here. I'm just giving you the picture of it, after which getting into the syllabus of the content of the chakra, Sri Chakra. This is one of the most profound we all know Sri Chakra means Mahavishnu holds the chakra. Secondly, Sangha Chakra is the weapon. We all know about it. Here, this is one unique diagrammatic representation which was found by Agastya Munivar at Putumalai in near near the river Thamirabarani. Okay, and near the waterfall there is a small cave which is located there, where if we enter into that cave itself, there is so much of unique vibration which is found because of this Agastya Munivar. And the particular, if we have to name that correct location, it is Seelanai Kenpatti. Even now we can find this at Putumalai. When we are going across the findings of Sri Chakram, there are so many along the way which enabled us to go path by path. One at the Vishnu level, and then at Lord Muruga, and then Lord Lalita Tirupura Sundari. So one such thing was this, which is found in by Agastya Munivar at Putumalai. Yet another slide, where even yesterday we had a discussion with one of the disciples. I was just having the quest, when everything is there, where is this point of Lord Shiva holding Sri Chakra? Is there any point on that note? So when we were crossing across those things, Kolhapur, Maharashtra, this has this unique Sri Chakra. We can see the lingam on the upward part. There is a yantra which is carved on it. Recently, I had an opportunity to visit Alagapattur temple, where Lord Muruga will have Shanga and Chakra. This was given by Mahavishnu and Lord Vishnu during the season of Sura Samharam. This is located at Alagapattur temple, where he is guarding the devotees. The karmic effects of karmic deterioration happens. That is what is being stated in the history note of Alagapattur temple, where Lord Muruga holds Chakram and Sangha. And here is the only temple we can see at the background of Lord Muruga, the Om will be represented, where we all know the Upadesam given by Lord Muruga is in Swami Malai, where Lord Mahavishnu gave the Chakram to him during the process of Sura Samharam, where to defeat the enemies. That is also one of the essential part what we have come to explore. This is a recently visited temple which is amazing with cosmic power. I was just sharing with you on where are the Sri Chakras located, because it is must for us to understand we are all living in the cosmic design. We are all every day interacting with the cosmos, where we need to understand where this diagrammatic representation of yantra and the Meru, where it is located. So it would be familiar for many of you. There is Sri Chakra at Kanchipuram, which is called as Bhu Pradarshana. At Kanchi Mat, Purna Meru is located. At Mangadu, Ardha Meru, they call this as Ardha Meru. And Mukambal Sannidhi at Tiruvidai Marudur has the Purna Meru. Okay. And most importantly, everybody will go to full moon meditation. Full moon day, we all visit, many people visit Tiruvannamalai, where in that Girivalam, there is one temple with Durga Mata, where Sri Yantra is installed, and thereby the cosmic power is more in from Tiruvannamalai. That is also one point of 3. Sringeri is having a regular chakra puja, which many of us would understand. Every yantra or every life force energy in general term, in Vedic literature, is being enhanced by the pronunciation of the sound mantra or the Vedic mantra. Thereby, the cosmic energy gets empowered, or the representation of the yantra gets empowered with the cosmic force. That is where here, especially for the Meru or the Sri Chakra, they recite Sri Vidya mantra or Sri Vidya mantra, which is followed by Nava Varna Puja. This is the most important worship that they offer it to Meru, and Sri Chakra for that wing. So here comes my journey, which is related with the spiritual journey, which is related with Sri Chakra. As we are in a healing aspect of journey, there is one day during the healing session, there is the vision of Changa and Chakra. Though I am from the city of Temple City, I am exploring the tradition where I don't understand the Sangha and Chakra. So when I asked my master, Dr. P.S. Lalita, she said, go to the temple and start exploring. So there came this temple called Chakra Talwar. This is the temple with a note of a pardon by Tirumisai Alvar. Tuimai Yogam, Ayinai Turayai, Alangal Malayai, Amayagi, Alkadal, Tuyendra Adi Deva Nin, Namadheyam, Innadenna Vallamalla, Vagilum, Sama Veda Gidanaya, Chakrapani Allaye. We all know that Mahavishnu holds lot of weapons like Sangha, Chakram, Gadai, Will, or arrow, which is an empowered weapons where Chakram has its Sudarsana in it. Sudarsana is nothing but it is a Raja, it is the Chakra Talwar who is residing in the Chakram. Okay, and what does it do? The Chakram, what does it do? Or the Mahameru, what we have seen, it functions at 3 levels: creation, protection, and destruction of the cosmos. That is where in each and every phase of India, we are seeing this cosmic design aspect. So the function is on the 3-dimensional factor. In order to alleviate the dark powers or the evil powers, this chakram has been used. In Vishnu Sahasranamam also, at the end of the chakra and at the end of the slokam, there is one particular thing called Sharanga Dharma. Sharangam is the bow he holds, and Sri Sharangapani name is inscribed in the wheel of the chakra. Sri Sharangapani is the temple at Kumbakonam also, where the chakra is holded in the hands of God. Chakra, in simple term, it symbolizes that in simple term, it enables the destroying of the evil activities or the enemies, to flung the enemies. So this is what the function of the chakra is. So in Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam, it is highly quoted the land of Sri Chakram or the Sharanga Dharma, which is related with Chakra Talwar. Sri Chakratpani has been worshipped mostly by Lord Surya, Brahma, Lord Surya, and the other saints. Okay, so at what point of time Lord Surya has been surrendered to that Chakra Talwar? This is what it is. And when I was talking to you and showing about the Dakshina Meru, who has named that Dakshina Meru is none other than Rajaraja Chola, who has built the temple. From the king of Sarabochi, his daughter has been healed on the skin diseases that has been located in this Chakrapani temple where Chakra Talwar is present. This is the highlight, yet another healing highlight that we can emphasize on. Next thing is due to which, because there is a healing of a Sarva Rokam, means skin disease has been healed and all the evil powers has been destroyed with the help of the chakram. And there is an interesting factor which comes into account. From Vedaranyam, there is a guru along with his disciple traveled to Chakrapani temple, where the Chakra Talwar is located. There, Chakra Tirtham is present. There is some the speciality of this, which is very, very beautiful at the spirituality. The disciple came with the vessel, which is the where the father's holy ash has to be dissolved in the holy banks of Kaveri. What happens there is, because the disciple is hungry, he was just opening that vessel, wherein he found flowers, whereas the same holy ash, so he just closed that vessel. So he went to Kasi, where he found bones and ashes. Again, he returned back all the way towards the bank of Kaveri, which is the Chakrapatiturai in Kumbakonam. That is also the name Chakram. Okay, Chakrapatiturai, where again he opened it, again it became the flower. So this Tirtham, Chakra Tirtham, is a very, very essential at the spiritual realm, and thereby the holy ash has been dissolved there with the holiness. Such a land of, in architectural value and in the healing aspect, Chakra Talwar has been mostly been praised and appreciated with the value system which has been mostly when we chant the Vishnu Sahasranamam, it gives us the liberation or the bondage of attachment. That is what has been said too. Now, coming to when I told this word called Chakrapatiturai, near the Chakrapatiturai at Kumbakonam, there is yet another temple where Kanchi Mahaperiyava has enshrined. There is a Sri Chakram in that Kamakshi Amman temple. This is one of the most beautiful experiences I had ever in my life. My guru, Dr. P.S. Lalita, asked me to go and explore the temple. 2 other fraternities came and helped me out. One showed me the pathway to Mahaperiyava, and secondly, there the Sri Chakram has been installed. That is what I'm able to find it out. When I was standing in front of her, there was so much of mighty power and the auric field which imbibes. Every temple has its own divinity, and we would be able to understand how this cosmic powers with potency, with divinity, and to curb away all the evil powers, how it has been acting. Because when we have to incline ourselves towards the spirituality, there might be a lot of test of faith which is coming on the way, but unless and until we are inclined to the Jnana Diksha from Mahaperiyava, thanks to Dr. Lalitama, who has introduced the spiritual thought process in me, and to the fraternities who has given me that potential to go and explore this. Third comes Sri Lalita Tirupura Sundari at Tirumichiyu. Yet another fraternity introduced me there. So it's all like go, show the way, and there comes the journey of spiritualism. And complete Sri Chakra, I'm able to understand it with the divine factors only. Unless and until the divinity holds the grip, we are nothing in this world. The small drop of the divinity is establishing many things, and it splits into many spiritual powers. That's what I'm able to understand. When I'm talking about Sri Lalitambikai at Tirumichiyu, recently we have finished our full moon day. Every full moon day, that Lalitambikai temple where Sri Lalita Sahasranamam has been chanted, and it is the origination there only. Lalita Sahasranamam has been originated there, where all the 7 chakras which we are talking about in Reiki has been stated in the slokas. Next, Lalitambikai has the power or in her eyes, and the sugar cane that he holds, that is the mind. Even in Lalita Tirupura Sundari, Bala Tirupura Sundari also, there is a moon as well as the the sugar cane. And we can see this. If we can see this, there is a sugar cane which is holding there. In emotional realm, it is called as a mind. So when we chant the mantra of Saundarya Lakari, that has a healing power, and Sri Lalita Sahasranamam, that also has a healing power, where Reiki, as a Reiki healers, we all understand that all the chakras are being denoted in Sri Lalita Sahasranamam. Yet another, the most beautiful part in Tirumichur is there is a ghee pond which will be laid down, and the reflection of Sri Lalitambikai will be there on the ghee pond. This is one more specialized factor with Sri Lalitambikai temple, Tirumichiyur. When we were talking about Sri Chakram, of all the emotional aspect, all the spiritual aspect, there is an epical aspect at Chakra Talwar, who killed the Hiranyashan, the monster, was being destroyed by Chakra Talwar. It's superbly, it has been mentioned. There is this in the nails of Narasimha. Chakra Talwar is present, and he destroys the evil effects of the evil effects of the cosmos. That is also one thing. Most beautiful part, when Mahavishnu took the Rama avatar, Chakra Raja is found in the bow. And in the avatar of Parashurama, he was lying in the plowing instrument. அந்த ஏர் கலப்பைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த ஏர் கலப்பையில கூட வந்து அவர் சக்கரத்தாழ்வார் இருந்திருக்கிறதாக ஒரு ஐதீகம் இருக்குது. இது எல்லாமே பார்த்தோம்னா இது வந்து நம்மளுடைய ஒரு there is so much of enhancement in the power of the cosmos. This is one yet another thing. Okay, now when we come to the comparison of Sri Chakram with human body, there are three aspects: body, breath, and consciousness. When we say body, as Dr. Uwe sir emphasized, when we have to keep our body fit, our mind also has to be fit. So the mind, where is the mind? It is in the auric field of the person. We as Reiki healers, we take our breath from the universal energy and it enters through the auric field and it enters through us through the chakra. That is the breath. And where are we having the consciousness? In the Agneya chakra. It is very, very simple. When we are connecting with Sri Chakra with the human body, there are two things play a vital role. When we say Shivan and Shakti at the Bindu part, the Mooladhara, mainly the human body, the axis of the body, the spine is called as Meru Danta, which is the leg portion which is connected to the spine. That is called as Meru Danta. That Meru Danta is nothing but the emphasis of the Shivan and Shakti, or the Shakti's pathway from the Mooladhara, which is being derived from the Mother Earth towards the Sahasrara chakra, where the unison of Shivan and Shakti has to be there. And the consciousness, the lamp of consciousness in the Agneya chakra, where everyone is consciousness means what? It is in the present moment. We are living in the present moment. So the breath happens from the Agneya chakra towards the Sahasrara chakra and it gives the fullest of energy. Number two, when the body has to be fit, the Agneya chakra plays a very, very vital role because it stores it is the energy centers. All the chakras are the energy centers of the body. Mainly the Agneya chakra has the pituitary gland which plays a vital role that gives us the consciousness. And this consciousness, with the help of the spiritually designed cosmos, the universal energy grasps into us from the cosmos, from the Sahasrara and to the Agneya chakra. Even the breathing has a connection between Agneya chakra and the Sahasrara chakra. That is why we say this Bindu has the union of Shivan and Shakti at the tip of the Meru, where the Lalitambihai or the deities, all the god and goddesses has been living in that particular loka. How do we meditate? Next slide, please. Every day, we have to keep our body and mind clear. We need to be in the pathway of the spirituality. What does spirituality do to us? Spirituality gives us liberation. What kind of liberation it is? It is not, people will not have suffering. It is not that way. We might face sufferings, but under the cosmic realm, under the spiritual guidance, under the wisdom of banner of spirituality, we are being guided smooth sailing with the liberation or the sufferings. That will lead to the eternal bliss. What is an eternal bliss? Whatever happens in the external world will not affect us anymore because we as every individual has the divine power in it. It is we who has to cling on to it. That is giving us the power to mold on to. The upper we focus on, the lower worlds will get disappeared. What is the lower world? The envy, pride, greed, anger, lust, all these are the lower worlds. Those will be cleared off and the upper worlds of joy, compassion, kindness, acceptance, all these things will be intaken by us. All these emotions will be intaken by us. These are the emotional realm which is also connected with Sri Chakra. With the time factor in mind, let me just go through it in a simplified manner. Every day, if we have to have our life smooth sailing and to rejoice this eternal bliss, in Reiki, I would connect these 4 words, Prem, Sat, Chit, Anand. It might be a word of different language, but this is what Reiki or the cosmic power or the divinity or the spirituality gives us. Prem is unconditional love. Sat is truth. What truth? Beyond the wisdom, the truth. Even the 3 lines which is being displayed in the Agnya Chakra, either in the form of a Nama or in the form of 3 lines with the red dot, that signifies thoughts, wisdom, purity of thoughts, purity of wisdom, and purity of consciousness, where the Shakti is being imbibed with the red dot. Sat is truth. Chit. Chit is all well, and Sat, Chit, Anand, eternal bliss. So these are the things that we are having when we meditate with the cosmos, and with the help of Sri Chakra's meditation, or holding the Sri Chakra or the pyramid in our hand. It gives us complete protection, and this leads us to the eternal bliss. So thank you so much for hearing my speech. With my understanding and the knowledge that I have shared it with all of you, with the time, I hope I did justice to the topic. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thanks to my beloved master, Dr. P.S. Lalita ma'am, who's been molding, and all the fraternities who is molding in the spiritual journey. Let's all gather together, always be in the blissful state with the help of Reiki. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Sridevi ma'am, for that detailed explanation about Sri Chakram. It was very informative. I think it would help a lot of people. Thank you so much. Now we move on to the next session of the program, which will be sharing of experience by our Reiki healers. So first I call upon Mrs. Vasanthi Karthik to share her experience on Reiki.